Allie LaForce.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now here's Halliburton. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Irving. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Siakam with it. Irving picks him up. Pass to Duncan. And there's a 3-second violation. Payton with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Going inside. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Wow, how about that first step by P.J. Washington? That's what got him the advantage needed.
Siakam the screen. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Payton with it. Siakam covering. And here's Flag outside. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Outside Davis. Off the mark there with a three.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Pass to Neesmith. Nembhard outside. The three ball. Davis with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Siakam outside. Pass to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Unloads. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
You know, just watching him, Aaron Neesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have.
Exactly right, PA, and there's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix it up with a level of physicality that is special. But maybe the most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love.
Now here's Washington. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Back to Davis. And here's Flag outside. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Duncan. There's the steal. Nice ball movement by Dallas. On the wing, Irving. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Right at the free throw line. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Nembhard outside. Halliburton on the wing. There's a screen. Over Payton. Halliburton's shot is good.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Payton with it. Halliburton picks him up. Irving for three. Indiana with a rebound. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Halliburton for three. Deflected. Here we go. The three. And it's flag missing. It's Siakam with the drive. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Down. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the third stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Siakam for three. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Irving. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. They set the pick. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. To the paint. And stolen by Irving. Gafford with the ball. Siakam covering. Halliburton with the steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Stolen by Gafford. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, B.A. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Brian, back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Outside for Halliburton. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Huff. Shot clock at 5. And there's the screen. Here's Matherin. Gafford grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Harper. Back to Gafford. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Now here's McConnell. Outside Matherin. McConnell, right side. Pass to Huff. Back to McConnell. To stop the drought. He squares up and sinks it. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Harper. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
There's the screen. Here's Huff. Pass to Toppin. There's a screen by Toppin. To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Toppin's gotten his first basket of the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Oh, got a piece of it. McConnell with a steal. And here's Toppin. A minute 42 left in the first half. McConnell outside. Misses the three.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Cool shot is off. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Shepard. Here's the pick. Here's Huff. He's guarded by Gafford. Outside for McConnell. And Indiana again with the bucket.
This is T.J. McConnell's wheelhouse right here. Carves out a little space in the mid-range. So confident.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Dallas leading by 4. Right side, Irving. Washington outside. McConnell outside. Let's go with a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now here's Matherin. No points so far. And here's Flag outside. The shot no good. Here's McConnell. Toppin outside. Pass to Shepard. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Mavericks lead by 4. Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career. Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Flag. Now here's Davis. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Irving. Here's Payton. Here's Davis. The 3 from Washington. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Washington's got 5 now.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Over Washington. Halliburton no good. Dallas leading by 8. Pass to Flag. On the wing, Payton. Halliburton comes to help. Now here's Washington. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Nembhard. Here's Duncan. Check by Davis. Nembhard for 3. And Indiana misses again. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached to understand the game at the highest level and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back to you, B.A.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Duncan. And he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Halliburton. And he hits the jumper. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy. Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Now here's Halliburton. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Aaron Nesmith had his feet ready, his hands were ready to catch the basketball, and as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
Finney Smith. Dallas, no good that time either. They set a pick. Pass to Duncan. Tipped. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, Hallie, the rainmaker.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Finney Smith. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Finney Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside for Halliburton. He got it up. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Appearing in control, but could still use... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so McConnell will bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 8. They host the Hawks after this one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Pass to Shepard from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
Well, his height coming in handy there at 6'6". Klay Thompson says, this is money for me.
Here's McConnell. Here's a screen by Toppin. Down low. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Harper. He's marked by McConnell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And Dallas making a change here.
Anthony Davis. P.J. Washington.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell looking around. Pass to Huff. The 3 is up. A rebound by Klay Thompson. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now Matherin. Over Thompson. Indiana again missing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes for Indiana. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And there's the drive. Oh, he jammed it.
P.J. Washington is unafraid to mix it up on the interior, and that dunk, that was emphatic.
Here's Duncan from 13 feet. Nope. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Washington. Davis up top. Easy two for AD.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Oh, Aaron Nesmith gets a look from the painted area and makes sure it's good.
Irving. The three is in.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's stolen by Washington. Here's Flag. It's tipped. Halliburton with the ball. Payton covering. Nembhard fires. And he nails it.
Nembhard from distance. My goodness, let him go.
Now Washington for three. Halliburton rips down the board. And now Indiana on the fast break. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter here. Pulls the trigger. Oh, he drops in a sweet J. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Mavericks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Davis.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
And he racks up 2. So it's the Mavericks now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Irving is doubled. Here's Flag. Oh, touches it off the glass.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.
Go turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.